All right, hi all. Today I'm going to make a video showing you how you can access your work for week number 2 for ELA class. So if you watched my first video, it was all about how to access week number 1 work and how to do it. This is going to be for week number 2. So same directions as last time. You're going to get to your computer. You're going to open up your web browser, probably Google Chrome. Once you get there, your screen's gonna look a little different than mine. You're gonna see your applications. So I'm gonna get to my applications. And you're gonna click where it says Unified Classroom. So you're gonna click on Unified Classroom. Gonna wait for it to load. And then you're gonna see this screen. You're gonna go to this drop-down menu, okay? You're gonna see something similar to this. And you're gonna click on your English class. So I'm gonna click on this English class. Again, on the left-hand side, you're gonna see a bunch of different options. You're gonna wanna click on class pages. So you're gonna click on class pages. This is where you're gonna find all of your work all the time for ELA class. Okay, so since we're looking at week number 2, I'm gonna go to this left-hand side right here. This is week 1, since it's the first thing. I'm gonna go to my second tab, which is week number 2, week of 4/13. So I'm gonna click on that. Boom, it's gonna bring me to my directions for week number 2. The directions say, hi all, attached to this post is the directions for this week's week of 4/14 to 4/18 learning activity. Remember, you must complete all parts of the learning activity in order to receive a complete. Okay, it says part 1, which is assignment 1, is to read 2 texts on Common Lit and answer the assessment questions. Part number 2, or assignment number 2, is going to be to choose 1 writing prompt from this attachment and use the text to help you write. Okay, so based on these directions, it sounds like I need to click on this attachment right here to read more about what I need to do for this week. So right where it says 6th grade ELA learning activities, week 4/13 to 4/17, I'm going to click on that document. It's going to pop up right down here in this left-hand corner. You're going to click on that. It's gonna bring you to a page with a bunch of different directions. You need to read these directions, okay? I'm getting a lot of messages that I know you guys aren't reading the directions, because if you read the directions, you wouldn't have to email me the question, because it's all right here. Okay, so what you're gonna do, so your first task, remember, is to read those texts on Common Lit. So if you haven't created a Common Lit account, you're gonna do that. If you have, you are just going to go back to Common Lit. Oops, sorry about that. You're going to go to Common Lit. Whoopie-doo. And you're going to make your own sorry, just blanked for a second. You're going to make your own Common Lit account. Okay, so mine's gonna look different than yours because you're gonna create a student account, but basically you're gonna go to Common Lit, put in your information for Common Lit, and then you have 2 more texts to read. One of them is The Lonely Planet Ponders, and one of them is What is Earth? You're gonna click on whichever one you wanna start first. You're gonna read it, you're gonna use the annotation features, and once you do that, you're gonna have some assessment questions to answer. So again, you're gonna read the first text, answer the assessment questions. Awesome. Once you do that, you're gonna go to your second text, read that text, answer the assessment questions, press submit, boom. You're done with your first assignment for week number 2. So again, your first assignment for week number 2, go into Common Lit, reading these 2 texts, submitting your answers to the questions for these 2 texts. Bam, assignment number 1. Okay, but remember, we have 2 assignments per week. So after you do that, you're gonna go back to the same page, the 4/13 learning activity, and you're gonna read what you need to do for assignment number 2, or part 2. You're gonna choose 1 writing prompt from this attachment and use the text to help you write. But Ms. D'Amico, where are the writing prompts? Great question. You're gonna go back to the attachment. So again, click on the attachment for the directions. You're gonna click on it in the bottom left-hand corner. You're gonna scroll all the way down, all the way till you see, bam, Choose a writing project prompt to answer. This says, using the information you learned from the text, What is Earth and the Lonely Planet Ponders, your next task will be to create a poem or creative story. Choose one of the two options below. Okay, so your first option is a poem. So you're going to use the information you just read to create a poem. You can read through what the poem can include. Right here, you can look at this link for figurative language help. If you don't want to write a poem, you can choose the second option, which is to write a short story. So if you choose this option, you will be asked to write a short story about a character, either you or someone else, who goes to a planet of your choice, either a real planet or one that you created. You can read what that story can include right down here. Once you decide what kind of assignment you want to do, either a poem or short story, you can head over to Microsoft Word. You're going to open up a new document, so a blank document. You are going to save that document so you don't lose it. So you're going to go up to File. You're going to click Save As. You're going to save it to OneDrive so you never ever lose it. And you're going to name it up here. So I want you to put your initials. So mine would be KD, and you're gonna put week 2 learning activity. Just like that. Once you have that, you're gonna press save right over here. And boom, you can start writing on your Word document. So you can start writing your poem or short story. Awesome sauce. Once you're done writing, I want you to try to submit it to Unified Classroom. Now this might be a little tricky, but I know you guys love using technology, and I'm gonna really encourage you to try something new out with technology. So what you're gonna do, once you get onto Unified Classroom, let's go back to the home page for Unified Classroom. Once you get there, you're gonna see recent assignments, okay? This assignment is going to be week number 2, assignment number 2. So you're gonna find that assignment, boop, 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 week 2, assignment number 2. You're gonna click on that assignment right there. Just kidding, we're gonna go back. Instead of clicking on that assignment, you're gonna do something that we have done in class before. Remember, when you hover over it, week 2, assignment 2, you should see that I, okay? Once you click on that I, I'm not gonna click on it because yours is different than mine. But once you click on that I, you're gonna get to a place that says upload assignment. You're gonna click on upload assignment. You're going to find the assignment that you just wrote on Microsoft Word, right? So it should be your initials, week 2 learning activity. You're gonna click on that one to upload it to Unified Classroom, click submit, and bam, you are done with the learning activity, the second one for week number 2.